Good morning. It's your boy Money Rob with Repairs and More, keeping you in the loop. Today we're working on this 1964 Chevy Impala White Rose. Shouts out to the home team. Van Nuys Cruisers are in the house. Let's get with it. So we're removing the oil pump, and to do that, you're gonna need a cherry picker and lift up the engine. And I'm gonna show you the steps that I've done. I've also replace the motor mounts. So the first steps: disconnect your motor mount, your manifold, your exhaust, disconnect on both sides. Fuel line on the mechanical pump, disconnect it. That's the only one. The inlet and the outlet on the transmission still together. I left the transmission and the motor together. On the radiator, disconnected my bolts and lift everything up together, and that should work just fine. I'm not losing any liquid. Everything went up perfectly. I did a basket, choked it from the manifold, from the exhaust on both sides where I thought it was the best. We got 2 bolts right here, so I basket choked it, and it pretty much pinch itself. Keep in mind the engine it's heavy. I didn't have change. This is what I'm going with. What else? I changed the starter, rebuilt the carburetor. We're going with we're ditching the point, going on HDI distributor, and walk you through exactly what was working out for me. I try to lift it up with the scissor jack, and from the pulley. Nope. You have to lift the engine up. So what I've done, my shaft to the pumpkin, disconnected. You got these 2 bolts that I just unloose. I think that goes in the center of the shaft. I don't know what that would be called, but just loosen it up. Don't take it all the way off. There's leverage that goes to the transmission to put it on gear. It's the only one that I disconnected. I thought I was going to get away with bringing the engine up without slipping out of the engine. So I lost all my tranny fluid, but it's okay. And at the same time now, we're putting new fluid, transmission fluid, new oil filter, spark plugs. The car it's wants to get a makeover, and it's not gonna let me cheat it. And you need to have some elbow room underneath. Be very safe. Make sure there's plan A, plan B, plan C, whatever works. You don't want to get caught underneath there. So what else? So we're doing a brand new gasket on the oil pump. The oil pump on the oil pan. And the whole reason that I went after the pump, and the pump was working good, is because the distributor, the new one, it's a little different than the old one. All of them have to be like this. So my shit was like, fuck just coming in, dropping this distributor in there, and boom, call it a go. But no, it wasn't like that. Some of these don't have these sleeves, and this one right here, instead of being like this one, where it has that groove where it slips in to that flat side in there, it was the opposite. This is the old one, and this one they have rigged it up where it fit. However, it was kind of hard, but to take it off, usually it has to be pretty easy. So this shit was rigged up. I was gonna leave the oil pump and just change the shaft, but I'm underneath there, so I might as well just change that. I will be removing this pancake pan, and this is where your screen's at. Now we'll be putting it on this one and try to leave it at the same position that it's on right now. Like that, it could suck all the oil and shoot it up to the top. So it's your boy Money Rob, keeping you in the loop with repairs and more. If you have any repairs, tune-ups, brakes, oil pump, water pump, if you need repairs on the carburetor, hit me up, 310-424-8229, Lancaster.